We're looking at homework from section 2.3. This is question number 13. Find the mean, median, and mode of the data if possible. If any of these measures cannot be found, or a measure does not represent the center of the data, explain why. The cholesterol level of a sample of 10 female employees are listed below. So before finding the measures of central tendency, let's put this data in order because it'll be easier to work with. So if I were to order the data, it would look like this. Now we can go ahead and find the mean. Remember, when we find the mean, we're adding up all the data entries and dividing by the total number of entries. There are 10 data entries here, and when we add them all up, they add up to 1,725. So 1,725 divided by 10 is 172.5. So that's our mean. Does the mean represent the center of the data? Well, because it's not the least entry and it's not the greatest entry, the mean does represent the center of the data. We'll move on to the median. Remember that the median is the central entry when we line them up in ascending order, or the average of the two central entries if there are an even number of data entries. So if I were to underline numbers on the left and the right, I've underlined 4, there are 2 central entries, so we'll have to take their average. The way we take their average is by adding them together and dividing by 2. 165 plus 175 is 340. Divided by 2 is 170. So the median here is 170. Does the median represent the center of the data? Well, it's not the least entry and it's not the greatest entry. So 170 feels like a pretty good measurement of the center. Finally, we'll look at the mode. The mode, remember, is the most frequently occurring data entry. So when we look at this data and try to find the most frequently occurring entry, it's the very first entry, 125. So the mode is 125. Does the mode represent the center of the data? Well, this time, the mode is the smallest of all the data entries. So 125 can't represent the center because it is all the way to the far left of the data entries. So the correct answer here is choice B. The mode does not represent the center because it is the smallest data value. That's your answer.